Biden is extending the pause on federal student loan repayments. Payments and interest were set to pick back up May 1st, but will now remain frozen through August 31st. And more than 40 million Americans owe more than $1.5 trillion in student loans. Former President Trump began this moratorium in March of 2020 as the pandemic hit. And NewsNation's Rashad Hudson is in D.C., where some Democrats are calling for a complete cancellation of student loan debt.
Federal student loan borrowers are getting a few more months without making payments.
The reality is, people are still suffering.
Education Secretary Miguel Cardona says, although the country is recovering from the pandemic, restarting payments next month would financially hurt too many Americans.
And we know that for 41 million Americans, this is an opportunity for them to breathe a little bit easier, knowing they have a little bit more time.
Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown supports the move, saying the country is still trying to recover.
We still aren't entirely out of the pandemic. I mean, people still wear masks on airplanes. People still aren't entirely back at work.
But some say a payment pause doesn't go far enough. They want President Biden to cancel student debt. South Dakota Senator John Thune opposes the extension and says the Biden administration is using the pandemic to push a far-left agenda.
These policies reflect a belief on behalf of the administration that we are evidently still in a pandemic that requires these policies to stay in place.
The Federal Reserve says in the last 2 years, borrowers have saved $200 billion by not paying student loan debt. Reporting in Washington, Rashad Hudson.
Well, Alex Gangitano has been covering this story for our partners at The Hill and joins us now. Alex, thank you so much for being with us. What type of impact does this pause have on borrowers?
Extension is another positive thing for borrowers because they haven't paid federally held student loans in over 2 years now because of this extension. And so they were looking at May 1st as having to restart repaying these federal held student loans. And then today, this announcement is a welcome announcement for the millions of Americans who would have had to start repaying. And of course, during high inflation and still as we're recovering from the pandemic.
Well, so, you mentioned that announcement there, Alex. Biden did not mention, though, the cancellation of student loans in his statement today. Is that, at this point, completely off the table?
It's a good question, actually. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki was just asked about that a couple hours ago, if it's been ruled out that he will cancel at an executive level a certain amount of loans. And she said that it hasn't been ruled out. So interestingly enough, the White House has been pretty mum about what they're going to do of these growing calls from Democrats to cancel student loans. And they seemed to still be considering that. It was over a year ago now that the president asked the Department of Education to issue a memo about if he has the executive authority to cancel student loans. And since then, we haven't heard anything about if this memo is complete and what it might say. So this news from Psaki today was actually an update that the president is still interested in the $10,000 cancellation that he ran on in the 2020 campaign. And of course, that's much less than what a lot of progressives and advocates want, which is $50,000 per borrower.
And Alex, one more question for you. Obviously, we're talking about federal student loan debt right now. Private loans are not paused with this announcement. Has there been any mention of that type of student debt?
That's right. These are all federally held student loans. And private loans have really been kept out of the conversation. I think it's controversial enough, as we saw, the Republicans had a lot of criticism about this extension. And so on the federal level, this is all the president can really do is continue to extend this.
All right. Alex Gangitano from our partners at The Hill, thank you so much for weighing in. Still ahead on NewsNation Rush Hour with the FBI. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.